Hello, welcome to the SU website training, how to create tickets for events. You will not be able to do this next step unless you have viewed the other video about how to create an event. So if you've clicked this one by accident, please go back and view the other one first. But if you've already created your event, fantastic. I will now show you how to create tickets for your events for your student group. So you need to go back onto your respective website. Any information about events is listed under the events and sessions section, and the tickets that will be included will now be going onto the specific events itself. So as you can see here, under the film viewing session, there isn't any tickets available to be bought yet. But I do know that the Toy Story Society is holding an event on the 26th of September between 7 and 10, and there's a screen viewing. And I know that we're going to be watching Toy Story, and it's a members only event, and that the ticket price will include popcorn and snacks. So the first thing you want to do is you want to log in by clicking the login button at the top right corner. You would then type in your username and password and click log in. You would then need to click the cog on the top right corner of the website. It'll look a little bit different than mine because I'm a staff member, but you need to find your respective student group information and click on that at the bottom. When you've logged in, this will then take you into the main admin tools panel. And for this bit, you need to click on tickets. So first thing we need to do is we need to link our tickets to the relevant events that we've already created. So this is going to be for the film viewing event that I've just mentioned then. So we know that the film viewing is taking place on the 26th of September. So I want to view any events that are starting up to then. So if I just set it up until the 28th and apply, any events that's taking place between that date will appear here. So this is for the pizza making event, but we're not talking about that at the moment. We are going to be adding tickets for the film viewing session. So we would just click add ticket. So because we've said it's a members only event, we would click it's for members and we would set a price for this. So we're going to use this as a bit of a fundraising event for ourselves. But also we need to cover the costs of popcorn a little bit. So we're asking for a ticket price of £5. And I only want tickets to be on sale between now and a couple of days before the event takes place, because I need to go shopping for all the popcorn and sweets. So I'm going to set tickets to be on sale until Friday afternoon. I'm going to set it as for until 5 p.m. because I know that I'm going to do my shopping on the Friday night at about 8. So that is why I need to know how many tickets have been sold so I can buy the relevant amount of snacks and popcorn. So the sales limit is how many tickets do you want to sell for this event? I would always refer back to the capacity of the venue. So if you know that you're doing a ball or a gala, and the venue can only hold 100 people, you don't want to exceed that. You want to make sure that you include the information of how many staff or committee or other people are going to be in attendance. So on this occasion, for a general ticket, I'm going to have 40 tickets available. And because it's members only, I don't want people buying extra tickets unnecessarily. So I am going to limit that as 1 ticket per person. If it was open to everybody, I might not have a limit on how many tickets can be bought, because I don't mind if Buzz Lightyear buys extra tickets for his friends, because it's easier. That doesn't mind. But because I want it to be members only, people have to be a member to buy this, essentially. And it means that you don't get shortchanged and left out of money. So this is just the event that I've just created then. This is the tickets that I've just created for that specific film session. So this is for members only. I also want to add another ticket, and this is for general. So this is for associate members at the time. We can rename what is listed here if you contact the student activities department, but where possible, just keep it quite general and vague. And on this occasion, because they're not students and they might have a bit more money, I'm going to set the fee as £6. And again, I want this to be available until the Friday before, because I know that I'm going to go do my shopping on the Friday night and I can buy all the popcorn. I know that there's going to be 10 associate members, And again, I only want to limit them so they can buy 1 ticket each. And I would click save. So that is essentially those tickets created for this. And when we refresh this event now, it should now have options for people to buy tickets, and it says what they are. So I would, if I click buy in the top corner, that now goes into my basket. And if I'm like, oh, actually, I'm not a student, I'm an associate member, I'll remove that and I'll buy this one instead. That one will be included, and then people just need to proceed to check out and leave. But also you can see where those event tickets are included. You might actually, so I haven't been very specific in this, and people might be like, oh, well, which ticket is for who? So I might edit this information here. So if I click back on the information about the event, so I would go back to the admin tools. I would click on events. I would search for the relevant event that I'm after. So I'd find the events that I'm doing. I would click the film viewing session, and then I would say in the information bit down the bottom, members ticket, £5 per person. General ticket is £6 per person, and that is associate members only. Student ticket. You might potentially, if you didn't want to have it as associate or ticket members, you might say to have different offerings. So you might have a general ticket where it is a little bit more, but that's because instead of it being for associate members, you might say ticket price includes extra sweets. So you might specify that this is attendance and popcorn plus drink. And ticket price includes attendance, popcorn, drink, and extra sweets. So obviously that's where the price difference is linked. So that's only a £5 and that is £6. So and I refresh this and click continue. But per person limit has been reached. That's okay, but that information that I've just included here to give a bit more info is now very obvious. If you need to refund tickets to anybody, we can organise that for you if there's any errors, but then people do have that option. So they generally know that £5 per person is a student ticket, and that includes attendance of popcorn plus a drink. And the general ticket is £6 per person because you get a bit of an extra thing, because that's attendance, popcorn, drink, and extra sweets. That's how you view that. So you've created the ticket, that's all been saved, and you now want to make sure that that's all okay. I'm just going to remove this for the moment. So again, you need to, it is a bit fiddly, I'll be honest, but that now should have that specific information, and that again links all through to this section here. So we can see this event is listed, it has information where tickets are bought. It's worth noting that any money that you, any tickets or transactions that come through the SU website directly goes into your Student Union bank account. And you can view how many people have bought tickets after as well. So I will show you how to do that in the next bit.